Hey everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamline Legal, where we help attorneys streamline their practices so that they can feel more in control of their practice and get more done. I'm here today to talk to you specifically about Gmail and some of the tools that Gmail offers to make email preparation easier. Now, some of them we've talked about in the past and we'll talk again in the future. For example, canned responses or other tools. But today we're going to take it all the way back to basics and start with something very simple that a lot of people will overlook and not pay much attention to, but really can be a time saver. And so we've got two tips for you today. I'm going to go ahead and show you my screen here, where the first one is a lot of practice management software, and here we have a sample of Clio. They have a place where they're going to give you a link for someone's email address. So in this case, it's our client. Her email address is right here. The problem is, or the trick can be, that sometimes if your browser is not set up properly, then when you click on this link, it's going to take you to either the Mac default email program that very few people use, or Office 365 Outlook if you're on a PC. And maybe you're not using those programs for your email and instead you're using Gmail. If that's the case, there's a very easy way to go about and change those settings on your browser so that you can go ahead and be able to just click on Mary's email address here and start typing an email to her. So I'm going to show you how that works on Chrome. Of course, other browsers have settings for this as well. But in Chrome, we're going to click on the upper right corner here to find the settings menu. And when we get to that, we're going to click on the settings menu and go to advanced. We're going to go to privacy and security. And we're going to scroll down until we find the area that talks about content settings. And when we click on that, we're going to continue to scroll until we find the section that talks about handlers. We're going to click on handlers, and we're going to make sure that this is selected blue. Not just unselected, but selected as blue. And it's going to contain, we're going to need it to contain mail.google.com for our email service. So when mail.google.com is in this list and it is selected, then when we go to Clio or our other practice management software and we click on Mary's email address, or any email address that we find online, in fact, with a link, it will go ahead and open up an email message to Mary, and we can begin typing our message to Mary. So that's tip number one, and I can't tell you how many law firms I've been in where it's a very simple thing, but no one's taken the time to change that setting, and as a result, people are having to take extra steps to get that email started to their clients or other correspondents. So the second tip that I want to tell you about, if you haven't seen it yet, is the fact that now Gmail does offer a service where they'll complete your sentences for you. And as creepy as it sounds, it is a big time saver. So for example, in this email here that I'm writing to Mary, if I'm going to write, "I'm sorry that I missed your call," it finishes my sentence with the words "your call." And assuming that I want to go ahead and use those words to complete my sentence, I can just click tab and it will shoot over to the end where I can finish the sentence. If I continue on saying, "Please let me know what time works best for you," it's going to finish my sentence there. I'm going to hit tab again and finish that sentence. And then obviously it doesn't know everything that you're going to write, so it won't work with every sentence, but it does save a fair amount of time. And it takes a little bit of retraining, because as you're typing, if you just continue to type, it's going to let you type. But if you stop yourself and press tab, then it will continue the sentence for you or finish the sentence for you. So as my last example, I'm going to say, "I look," and then it's finishing my sentence, "forward to hearing from you." And so then maybe I want to finish it with "soon." And there we go. So it does take a little bit of retraining of your brain and your fingers to be able to hit that tab button in time to catch all those words. But assuming you can do that, then it does save a fair amount of time. So I hope these tips help you. I hope you're able to put them into place, and let us know if you need any help. Have a great afternoon.